Alrighty, we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Hello, hello. It's a chilly Wednesday here.
Music down because I didn't realize how. Hold on. I'm messing with the volume. Sorry, guys. Oh, we should be good. Let me know how it is. I got the volume things mixed up. It is cold.
Okay.
I'm having a long day, so sorry. I'm confused all over now. All of my Monday meetings got rescheduled to Wednesday, which is today. So my full day Monday became my full day Wednesday. And so now my brain's just like, you're not done yet?
Honestly, I feel you.
So
I had a pretty busy day too, so.
Yeah, it sounded so busy and filled with annoying meetings. Awful.
You mean boring meetings where with this cute little guy? Look at him.
You know,
there was
so
a hot pink one, and I was so sad I wasn't at that table because these were like pre-placed, so like you just took what was at your table.
I was like, why did you not get that? But that makes sense.
Yeah, it was either the hot pink or the tie-dye, and I gotta be honest,
that seems more like my color. You might have to like give it up, you know, and be on brand.
She didn't hear you. She did not hear that. She's really soft as well. She does have a tiny little hole down here. I'm not sure what happened, but I was like, it's fine. I could sew that in a heartbeat, so I'm not worried about it. I don't know what happened there, but the girl next to me was like, ooh, your cats are gonna love that. And I was like,
absolutely not.
That's exactly what I said. And I was like, I'm just kidding. With the cats get what the cats want. But also no. They also don't have interest in stuffed animals, I'm gonna be honest, so.
You know what's really funny though is you were talking about that, and we got something from work today too. So, well, it's still coming in, but it'll arrive for me today, and I got a raincoat. I know it's not as exciting as a stuffy, but I've been thinking about getting a raincoat for a while, but they tend to be more on the expensive side, and making one is just as expensive. So it's like been on the want but don't need list. Now I don't have to worry about it.
Honestly, and I love work swag. Yeah. Most of the time I love it.
My only complaint in general for work swag when it comes to clothing is sizing, because here's the thing is when I pick a size, getting a unisex garment is different from getting a ladies garment, and getting a jacket is different from getting a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. Like all of those have different sizes because I prefer different fits. So my jacket was a little on the tighter side from what I would prefer for like a jacket to be, but when I wasn't wearing a sweatshirt, it fit fine, so it will work. But I would have sized up if it had been me picking out the size of a jacket, because the size that I had was really more for t-shirts, and specifically for the unisex t-shirts, because they tend to be on the more oversized side. So that's like a minor complaint, and that's with like every workplace. It has to be kept so general that it's really hard to like get a size and stick with it, because there's always going to be something that doesn't fit the way you want it to, and you just have to.
So do they just like they take your size and like it's that size that they get you for each one, or do they don't ask each time?
They ask it at the beginning of the year. Now there's a place where I can update it, but they don't really, like, it's kind of a surprise what you're getting. Like, they were like, you know, check your size, we're gonna send something out for spring. And that was about it. And so I'm thinking t-shirt, so I left it alone. Jacket did not even cross my mind.
Yeah,
So
why
it
would
should
it?
have. I'll probably bump up the size and just like deal with it for everything else because it's not that big a deal. But I was thinking
Yeah.
of t-shirts when I picked that size, and it should be a little larger.
Maybe
But
that's something you could tell them, is they could have like kind of a chart where it's like jackets, tops,
well,
you know, whatever.
I told them they had asked me at one point to clarify my sizing before they sent out a sweatshirt because I had like 2 different sizes, and I was like, well, because it kind of depends on like what it is. I can't remember what we had when we initially submitted everything, but it was different because it was like different items. And
Yeah.
so I think I went with the size I selected, which is what they put down in the new place we can update it in. From that discussion, I just never said. But I explained at the time, I was like, because it's not the same across the board.
Yeah. It varies.
Men don't have this problem. Men have min sizes. Unisex is really more like min sizing. Like women's have like the slim cut, I don't know, whatever nonsense.
Everything.
And everything is tighter. And so like if it's gonna be like a lady's garment and not unisex, I need to know because that changes things.
Exactly. I picked at my last job they were giving us like polo tops, like official like swag for like our first day pictures, whatever. And I just kind of went with like, I sized down 1. I didn't see a smaller size that I could get. I was hoping there would be. That thing, I was swimming in it. Swimming. Like even trying to tuck it in is so bulky. Like it was so bad. I never wore it again. I wore it for day 1 and that was it. And then I just recently went through my dresser and I saw it and I was like, I don't know why I'm trying to like hang on to this. I will never wear this. So I threw it away. I also don't like polos.
Well, that's fair. I was gonna say you should have used it for like scrap fabric for like a wearable muslin type thing, but
I have to keep that in mind for future ensembles.
My other complaint is when you get like the sizing for things like that, and like all of the measurements are flat sizes. So like chest, waist, hip, it's all like flat. Like you're measuring a flat t-shirt or something, and I'm like, these are not good measurements. Every single time I've tried to pick according to like my bust size or waist, you know, depending on what it is, and it's come out like way too big on me because it's not an accurate measurement, and it makes me so mad. I got on my soapbox for that at my last job. Nobody listened except it was the people in the room who couldn't really leave, but complaints. I understand that when we're getting these things, like, it is essentially free. I told you today, I was like, I mean, not free. I have to work a whole 40 hours a week for it. Like, that seems excessive, but okay. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm essentially getting these things for free. So all of this is just, like, it turns into general complaints about women's sizing especially. Like, how different all of these sizes are. Like, it is impossible to find a size that works because everywhere they order from does a little bit differently. All of the measurements are off, and trying to understand if it's, like I said, like a unisex, men's, women's, like all of these different styles. It's so frustrating, and you don't have control over it when the company's ordering it. I'm so grateful that we're getting things from them like this. Like, I'm super excited to have the raincoat, but I have complaints about the sizing, and it's not the company's fault. It's just the industry as a whole.
Agreed.
That is, none of this step down from myself.
Yeah, none of this is like, even my last job, I'm not very happy with my last job, but like, it was a kind gesture to give us these tops, these jackets, and you know, all this stuff. So like, agreed. Like, not a complaint about that. It's not really them. It is the company they're ordering from, and they have to make it cost effective too for like all the employees they're sending it out to. It is understood. It is appreciated. However,
It's
Agreed.
so
It's our sizing. It's the way that our sizing works.
yeah.
Men are just like, that's my usual size. Got it. Good. And they're great.
And
but
we
us,
have to sit there and go, okay, is it a slim cut? Like, you know,
yeah, and if it's unisex, we're like, okay, like how oversized is it going to be? Because some unisex is like, okay, a little loose, but fine. But then I have that polo where like I was swimming in it, and that one was unisex. And it's like, you don't know until you get it. And then there was
depends on like, okay, so like the sweatshirt that I have, it's not meant to be an oversized sweatshirt, and I wear that one all the time. I actually wore it earlier today, but like it hits me like right like at my like upper hip. It's not a long sweatshirt, so like that's something I need to know too, because that factors into like where it's hitting on my hips or waist to know like what sizing I need. Because sometimes if it's gonna be longer and going over my hip, like my rain jacket, if it was any tighter, it wouldn't fit over my hips. And that's the kind of thing I need to know too. So like all of these factors come into it, and men can just be like, well, I get an extra large, so that's what I'm choosing. And I'm like, okay, I get an extra large if it's this, this, and this.
Right.
But
exactly.
If it's this or that, I need this size. But then there's also sometimes this thing that has to be this, like that is my list. Every time somebody asks me what my size is, I don't know. There's no straight answer.
You know what's sad is I was just about to be like, at least we don't have to do that with shoes. We do. Shoes are the same way.
Oh yeah. It depends on the type of shoe.
Yeah. What's the toe like? Is it a heel? Is it a sneaker? What kind of sneaker is it? Is it like a running shoe? Or is it just like some Chucks or something? Like,
yeah.
Or sandals or flip-flops. They're all different sizes as well. All right, we'll get off our soapbox now. I realize we've been talking about this for a while.
We'll get off our soapbox. We'll talk about our knitting real quick, and then we'll jump right in. Yeah. The point is, we're grateful for the things that we got.
Yeah.
And we're running late because it was a busy day. That's the long and short of it. Our little recap. I'm almost to the end of my row. Give me like 2 seconds, and then I can go ahead and show it because it's the only thing I have.
I only have one too. Do you want me to show mine first while you're finishing?
Sure.
Okay. I've been working on this back panel. I just finished the single increases, and now I'm going to be working the double increases. So it's probably about, I would say, like kind of halfway-ish done. So I'm pretty excited. And then I just have one more back panel. So I'm hoping to finish this panel this weekend and start on the next one. But that's kind of all I was really working on. I have my sock knitting just for like easy start of stream, but there's not really any progress. I didn't really work on anything else. I've been reading a little bit more, so that has taken my attention this week. But this weekend I'm gonna work on that back panel and work on and get her done. Because I'm worried about that border, the like collar that I have to do once I sew it all together, because I still have to block it, then sew it all together, and then do that, and then I'm gonna have to block it again, right? So like, time's a wasted.
You could probably try to like soak just like the edging and then block that part out, you know, because the rest of it will be blocked out already.
I've seen some people do like some steam blocking as well. I could give that a go. I do also have like a spray water bottle. I could just do that and like spritz it.
That's what I'm gonna do for the Oporto tee that I need to reblock. Is I'm just gonna spritz it on both sides, block it instead of doing another full soak. And try that and see if it works. I haven't actually blocked it yet because I haven't had the willpower to sit down and do that, because I think I'm gonna have to use the blocking wires for the edges, and that's gonna take a minute. So
Yeah, I still have to try and block my 2 front panels. I also just realized I need to order more blocking mats, but I think I'll be okay with what I have. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But that's kind of why I have it, because I didn't want to mess with it, but I do need to block them. Because I wanted to do the 2 front together and then the 2 back together, just to save space. Take them a little longer to dry, but...
Yeah, but even with my Traveler shell, it was essentially 3 layers drying, because it was the front panel, the back, and then the pocket. And
oh yeah,
that didn't take very long. And that was downstairs where it's a little bit colder, so should be okay.
We'll make it happen. I mean, really, I have like, what is it, like 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Look at the calendar. 2.5?
Yeah, roughly.
Oh, that's way less time than it feels like right now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I have to at least block the panels.
How many panels do you have done? 2?
About 2.5, yeah.
So if you finish the panel you're on this weekend, you'll have all of next week to finish the last panel. You could probably finish that panel before next week ends and block everything so that by Monday of the final week, you just have to do the ribbing and block that. That's probably my brain going, yeah, that's totally achievable. And then like reality will set in shortly. That's what I do every single time. I'm like, yeah, if I just do like these things, it should be totally fine. And then, you know, reality will set in and my brain will be like, we're not doing all of that. You didn't give us time for any rest at all. Thanks so much. That's how nothing gets done.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But I really want to try and get as far as I can. If I can't block the collar, I'm not too worried about it. I feel like that'll kind of, it'll balance out, it'll be fine. It's the panels that I'm concerned about.
I think you could totally do it though, and then if you need to like take a blow dryer to it the night before to get it to finish drying,
I might.
There have been many like work Christmas party where I've had like a handmade sweater and I've taken it into work, and my coworker and I, who are both knitters, are like helping to like finish drying it. We had like little desk fans going into the sleeves to get everything dry. It was ridiculous. It did dry in time for the party itself because we like worked in the morning and then we would go to the party in the afternoon, like a restaurant nearby. But yeah, several times I've just had a sweater that just, especially in the winter and with like wool sweaters, like it just didn't want to dry, and I was very last minute. So
I will keep you posted.
You can do it.
Thankfully it does work up quickly, so at least I have that going for me.
Yeah,
not
that's
like
really nice.
Weight. Yeah. It's a nice worsted.
Well, here's my progress. I mean, I did make a good bit of progress here. So there's my progress keeper. Not from the last time we streamed, but I mean, I didn't get very far in. So, I mean, I knit most of this over the last couple days. So this is the 5-inch mark of the 10 that I need. Just so I don't have to measure the whole thing every single time. So making really good progress. Once I get to the end, I'll be able to join this and the other panel in the round and start working up to the hip and waist shaping. So yeah, I knit on this while watching Silo. I finished season 2 of Silo, and now I have to wait for an unknown amount of time for season 3. It could be later this year, it could be next year, I don't really know. As soon as I finish reading the Hunger Games books that I'm working on, I will be finding a way to read those books because I need to know what happens now. I have too many questions left unanswered. I can't wait for season 3. I just have to know. So I have more books on my to read list, but I did also try to knit while I was reading the first Hunger Games book. Was it the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes? Is that what it's called?
Are you reading the original series?
No, I've already read the original series, so I had the two additional books. So the one that most recently came out was Sunrise on the Reaping, which is next.
Yeah.
And
that's
the
what
one
I'm reading.
Before that was The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And I
and that one I
just
have.
finished that today.
Is it good? Am I in for a treat when I read it? Because I have it and I just haven't read it yet.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm annoyed at the character, the main character, but
it follows Snow, doesn't it?
I think so, or at least part of the family. I have to go back to confirm names to know like where this falls.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think it's like back, and I feel like I read that it follows Snow, but I'm not 100%, but he gets on my nerves anyway, so.
I think so. It's a very, very good read. I was checking my Kindle for the name of it. It was a very good read. I was hooked the entire time, so not a lot of knitting while reading, but I tried. So the Sunrise on the Reaping is next, and I'm hoping I can keep up the pace so I can finish that. Because Steph needs me to read it. And so now I have an obligation, but also I need to get through this book to be able to get to the next book that is now on my list. So yeah, that's where I am. That's all my knitting. I haven't done anything else. The sock is still over here. The Oporto tea hasn't moved. It's literally just been this and reading and watching TV.
I feel that.
Silo is so good. If anyone can watch it, watch it. It is so good. There's a lot of mystery in the why of the whole thing, and that's what I'm enjoying about it. But like, it's a really good story. The 2 seasons follow the first book of the trilogy. That is the Silo series. It's Wool. I don't even remember the names of the books. It's Wool something Shift? I have to look it up. Wool, Shift, and Dust. Those are the 3 books. So the first 2 seasons, from what I was reading online, cover the story of the first book, and I think the next 2 seasons that they have greenlit are going to follow the second and third books. So, yeah. That's where I am.
I got my notes at the ready. I know we want to jump in, and it's 8:30. You have to run to the bathroom real quick.
Denied.
Right. Well,
are you getting the game loading, or?
Yeah, I can get that going.
If it's gonna take a minute to load, you can run to the bathroom and I'll just knit. But if you already have the game up, you could at least put that on the screen. I don't know. I don't know what's best.
I have it on Let me just run real quick. You want me to share the screen so that's at least up, or
You can just leave it here. We'll switch over when you get back. Yeah. I almost didn't finish that sentence and my train like stayed on the track long enough. It was starting to tip.
Oh boy. One of those days.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be like 5 minutes tops.
Okay. Well, I hope y'all are excited for Banjo-Kazooie tonight. Despite how tired we are and how hard words are, we are really excited to get into it. We are really excited to finally get through Rusty Bucket Bay. Jennifer was able to take some notes on it in preparation for today. Just some, kind of tips and tricks for it, because it is a tricky level. It's got a lot of tricky things and timed things, so it can be really difficult to get through. So hopefully we have the energy and the thought process to be able to get through it. Honestly, maybe being more tired and not thinking as clearly will be a benefit. Sometimes that's what it takes to get through a level, is not overthinking it. So I'm really excited to get past it and get into a level we've never seen before, the final level in the game, and maybe actually finally do it. And then I think we'll be on to Banjo-Tooie, which we have also never played, so that is completely new to us. And that'll be exciting. I am also hoping to get lots and lots of knitting time in. Maybe I can actually make some really good progress on this panel. Get close to, at least close to finishing it, so I can join it in the round and stay on track with it. As a reminder, I am working on a knitted dress. It's called the Seaside Dress. And hopefully it'll be something I can wear to my brother's graduation in May. I didn't realize how far we were into April. Time's moving quickly, but hopefully I'll be able to finish it in time, so you all will know if that works out. I have not done anything with the sewing I was doing either, but I'm hoping to be able to carve out some time for that, so we'll see.
Did you just say something?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I was talking to chat.
They're better than me anyway.
Chat's the best.
Honestly, we have the best chat.
I was talking about how I went from talking about the game, how excited we were, and how we had some notes that were hopefully going to help us out, and maybe like not overthinking and not being in like the best headspace was going to help us out, you know, like still excited for it but not overthinking because words are hard. And then I started talking about my knitting and how much knitting I was hoping to get done, and then in the same way that you were like, oh my gosh, end of April is coming up so fast, I was talking about how I want this whole dress done for graduation in May, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're already so far into April, and that's when you came back. In time for my spiral.
We really are so, like, it doesn't feel like it, but we are about halfway through April. Like, it feels like it just started. Like, I feel like I have all this time before all the things at the end of the month, and of course next month, and like, yeah, it's coming up so quick. So yeah, I feel you. You are a very fast knitter though, so if anyone can do it, you can do it. But I also understand the spiral.
There are just like, especially during the week, there are some days after work where like I just sit and chill and watch my shows, and I don't even have the energy to like pick up my knitting, so it just sits next to me like calling my name, but I don't have the energy to actually work on it. And that's what slows my progress down, is when I'm actually working on it. Like you can see, like I'm working it up pretty quickly, but I have to work on it to make progress. And there are just so many days where like I do other things. And now going into spring, I was also talking about like my pants pattern that I printed out. Haven't done anything with that yet. We'll have to fit that in somewhere.
Yeah.
But not with the deadlines I put on myself.
Yeah, there are some days where I just work on like a couple rows, and then I set it down and I focus on what I'm watching. Like, okay, I really want to work on this, and I'll do a couple rows. I'm like, and I just don't have, you know, I'm trying so hard.
You really want to work on it, but like you don't have the energy to work on it.
The energy level isn't there. The desire to work on it is there. I look at it and I'm like, I could finish that today. But yeah, like my energy levels are so low. I just cannot. So I'll try to work on it when I can, like when like that desire like really overpowers, but like it's quickly diminished, and then I'm like, all right, well, back to being a potato. Sometimes we need to veg out. Sometimes we do need to be potatoes. It's just hard, like you said, when we put these deadlines on ourselves. Like, I really want to wear this thing to Fiberfest. I'm gonna be bummed if I can't. Like, but also it won't kill me if I don't finish it.
I just start envisioning like the whole outfit that I could potentially wear, and like wearing it at the event, like the reactions I could get. Like there's a whole story that I've built up in my head around it.
There's a silverfish on my desk.
Didn't even move for that.
They move so fast. Have you ever seen one?
I prefer not to. Thank you so much.
They move so fast. They just scurry away, and they're so like they could go in like the crack of like the two parts of my desk. And so I was like, I can't even. Yeah, it's not the worst. And like, there's no spiders. Just did a double check. We both know what happened the last time there was a spider way up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
So
it was right near my yarn, okay?
That's fair.
My beautiful, beautiful thing of yarn. No way it was touching that. No.
That's fair.
Disrespectful.
I was just saying it's the story I build up in my head around it. Like, I have such a vision for it.
Yeah.
Which can be a problem as well because, you know, for things like my Oporto tea where it wasn't fitting quite right, like it made that feeling even worse because I had like such a vision for it and how it would fit and how it would look on me. And then I put it on and I was like, this is not what I was looking for. So
I've had that with a few things I finished, admittedly, because I did not gauge swatch. I also probably chose the wrong size because it wasn't fully, you know, reading through the notes and, you know, ease and all of that. But yeah, it's disappointing even when you know like what you did wrong. Like it's just disappointing because like you said, you're picturing your outfits. Like you feel so good about it and it just doesn't fit right. So then it's like, oh, you know, I'm depressed and I can't wear it.
Yeah, and like now, like it's almost in a timeout because I have to like reblock it and everything, and that'll probably fix it. It's not a big deal, but like now I'm just mad at it because I was so ready to have it like be done and ready to go, and now I gotta do it all over again.
Yeah, I feel that.
I spent all day Saturday sewing on 8 buttons to try to be able to wear it for stream, and it had other plans, and it was very sad.
You know, when I finish my Hate Sailor top, I will have 11 buttons to sew on if it makes me feel better. I worked on this a little bit too. I kind of flip-flopped when I just kind of wanted straight like knitting or furling or whatever. But I'm trying not to focus on this one too much because I want to finish that cardi. That was my first love.
All right, you ready to hop in?
Yep, I'm on the menu screen.
Okay. So, one second before you share your screen because I'm at the end.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Sharing now.
Okay. All right. First of all, how are you enjoying those brownies? I see you over there.
You know, I'm eating it and I completely forgot that I was going to say something because we've been talking about other stuff. It's actually really good. It's a lot of carbs though.
It is. It's very sweet and it's very carb heavy, but it is so good.
So good. I was talking to Steve last night about snacks because I got a check in the mail from one of the companies that gave me like diabetic supplies. I just don't use them anymore. The communication was not great. I don't know why I got it, but I'm not questioning it, right? No one's gonna question a check, right?
Right.
So it gave me enough just to like get groceries a little early. Because I was like craving snacks, but I was like, no, I should just wait until my usual time. Like, it's fine. But now I could get snacks. And I had forgotten in my last order to look for the brownies. So this time I was like, Steve, we're gonna try them. He doesn't normally like the cosmic brownies. They're nice. Because they are so sweet, it's not his thing. He's gonna try it and tell me how it is, but it's so good. I had to try it.
Good. Now I need like the Little Debbie's with like the really light like whipped cream kind of frosting inside.
Like the zebra cakes or something?
Yeah, like one of those.
You know, Steve's mom got Swiss rolls, zebra cake Swiss rolls.
Sounds really good.
It actually is. It's about the same carbs as these brownies. Pretty hefty. You know, back in the day, I could eat like 5 of these and not worry about it. But now I eat one and it messes me up for like 3 days. but it is yummy. I love my desserts. Okay.
I just messaged Jared because now I want some hot chocolate. We'll see if he sees it.
I thought about making like hot apple cider, and I was like, I just don't feel like a hot drink tonight. And of course, now that we're sitting here playing a game, I kind of feel like it, but
I know, I just brought water.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's fine.
Yeah, I do have my Sprite, just because honestly, I've had a lot of sodas today, and I should not have. Definitely should not have. But I don't know, something about today, I just really needed the flavor instead of water. I did drink water though. Let me be clear, I did chug some water. But with meetings and stuff, I just felt like soda.
Sometimes you just need the fizzy too.
Yeah, and I had a little bit of a headache, and I was like, I definitely didn't get enough sleep. So just kind of feeling off, like just kind of meh. So I think it helped a lot having that kind of stuff to kind of wake me up a bit.
Get that? The other thing I was going to tell you is we are beating Rusty Bucket Day today.
We definitely are. We're definitely starting quite late. But we're gonna do it. I am confident. I watched, I know I was telling you, but chat doesn't know. I watched a speed run.
I mentioned that you had taken notes, but I didn't give any details.
So it was originally just so I could like see somebody else doing it and maybe like catch some hints what was I doing wrong or something, because I was really frustrated, but I also was a little stressed out going into the stream. So I have a feeling that was, hold on, I couldn't see. That was part of it. But I was like, I just need to watch somebody else do it. Just see like how do they tackle some of these? Maybe there's like a technique that I'm missing or something. Oh my gosh, we missed so much stuff. Some of it's really hard to see, and I was like, I gotta take notes. I gotta remember this. Because I think I was watching this on Monday. And by watching, I mean listening and glancing while I worked.
Uh-huh.
I actually did have a lot of like computer work to do, so it was perfect because I just set up my laptop next to me so I could like glance over while I was getting things done, and then I like was running waste stuff, and waste you just pop it in the autoclave and it goes for a while and then I dispose it. So work was getting done and I wasn't sitting around just watching it. For anybody who might have a little sass or decide they want to snitch, remember, snitches get stitches. Just kidding. It's the end of the semester and I have a little more with as well.
I had a little more free time on Monday too, because all my Monday meetings got moved to today. So today I had no free time. But Monday I ended up having a lot of free time because I ended up not having any meetings. So
see, and I thought that there was a bit of a miscommunication, and I'm not sure how it happened, but it's fine. Nothing like went horribly wrong. But I thought we were starting the unknown, so I thought I was gonna have like something to do consistently through the day, and I didn't. So I kind of had to like change my plans because that plan changed. So yeah, I just had more.
happens.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Our work is still getting done. It just happened to be a lighter day. We take advantage of those because we will have fuller days, like today for me, that will make up for it.
Exactly. And honestly, like, my manager at least has been like, you know best how you need to do things. I'm not gonna come in there and like micromanage when I don't know your timelines for things. Like, you know, and I'm just like, I appreciate that. They trust you to get your job done. Like, and I do. I get it done ahead of time. Like, I'm ahead of schedule. because like I was off for 2 days because I was sick, so it was really nice to have things already prepped and ready for the professors so they can just like grab and go. So if something like that comes up, I don't have to stress and be like, oh my gosh, can you like prep blah 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 blah. Like that's not fair. And then it stresses me out when I'm supposed to be resting, you know, so it's like, yeah. Anyway. Long story short. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't think I am.
Oh no. It was
No, it's the hat, right?
It's the
Not the hat,
the thing. The cauldron. Cauldron! That's the word!
The one that's in here?
We're like,
I'm just like walking around.
The thing.
This one in here?
No, I think it was in the ground.
Oh. Oh, that's right. It's up on the ramp. The ramp that I always miss. Over here.
Yeah.
It blends in so well that I miss it every single time.
I wasn't even like thinking about the fact that you were in that like lava area. It didn't even faze me.
We were
until you said something, and I was like, wait, no, this isn't the right. Why are we here? That's fine. We're awake. We got this.
Maybe I should have made coffee.
Jennifer, at almost 9 o'clock at night, you're not having coffee.
But I want it. Actually, I thought about it, but yeah, I need to be able to sleep. Oh, I wonder if this... Did it go in here?
I think so. I think that's where the puzzle is.
Wait, do I need those? Sure did. Oh, right. Okay. What do I feel like? What was here? Let's just go to a grate.
I think so.
That's the puzzle.
I think so.
Okay, trying to swim backwards in this game is awful. Okay. I forget what he did, this person on the speed run to get to that puzzle. I think there's something you can, like one of those buttons that you can slam into. I think there's some that might release it or something. I'm not sure. That I wasn't paying attention to because I knew we were not doing that today. So like that could be it.
For the Rusty Bucket Bay puzzle or for the next one?
The Click Clock Wood, because that's what it looked like in that grate.
So the only thing I know, and I haven't looked it up yet, is there's something you will need to do to get like the puzzle, the gold puzzle like stand to appear, and that's what we need to be able to complete the puzzle. I just have not looked up how to do that yet. I wanted to wait and see how this played out to see what comes of it, but I know I did see something. I stopped reading at that point where it was like, you'll have to like get it to appear, and I was like, that's why we can never figure out that puzzle.
I know, I never thought about it way back when.
Yeah, because we never made it that far to have to like care about it, but it is something we never got far enough to like know how that works. We just knew that like there wasn't a way to put the puzzle pieces in.
Yeah. Okay, those are breakable. Here's what I'm gonna do first. This one is not a meaty head. We're gonna jump in there.
Oh yeah, we discovered that really late last time, so we didn't really get to explore many of these at all.
Yeah. Can we collect everything from here? Oh, well.
I was gonna say, you're starting over from scratch, essentially.
Yeah, I just forgot. Did you see that? I attacked him. And the video made it look so easy.
You probably don't want to know how long he's been speedrunning it, to be fair.
You're right, I don't.
Also, I have seen people kind of speedrunning other Banjo-Kazooie games or levels, and in games like this, there's probably going to be some like glitches that they can take advantage of. So, on the bright side, you didn't get hit, so that was good.
You know, it worked out in my favor, you know?
Yeah.
I did that on purpose.
You knew that the hit wasn't going to land, and you just like powered through. That was a smart move.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Like it never happened. Why are you back at 3?
What do you mean?
3 lives.
Why am I? Did they not stay?
You know, I think I had this trouble last time I was playing too, where like it wasn't holding on to my trophies. It's okay. Well, we'll do what we can.
Yeah. I'm not trying to leave here and have to come back and do this again. Even though we haven't gone very far, I just want to power through.
Well, and we should still be able to get the trophies in this level.
True.
You know what I think the problem is? This music stresses me out so much with how fast it is. Like, I'm constantly in a, like, boss battle kind of state, you know?
That's so true. It is very fast-paced. Makes me feel like there's an emergency right around the corner. Like, something's gonna, like, come at ya.
You mean like that?
Exactly, like that. Oh. I misjudged that there wasn't a ledge there because of the way it was.
It's okay.
It's fine, everybody. It's fine. It's fine. Would you please, Banjo? Not on top. In. Thank you. Jeez. That's just scaredy cat. Hello? Why is this so difficult? That is the engine room that we need.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hit the button in a second.
That's the one that's been giving you a hard time.
You can say that again.
You're gonna beat it this time. You're gonna be very careful.
Because look, now we also hit the button so they'll slow down. That's what we needed too. So also we were going in there too early.
That's fair.
We just didn't know. Like, I didn't know. I didn't even think of smokes. I really don't need to be super scared to fall in the water, but once I do that, I have to, like, backtrack, and it's just so annoying.
I get it.
You know? Oh, and I know what to do for that, the dolphin that is under the anchor. That one should be a pretty easy one to take care of.
Is it a dolphin?
I think so.
That was some sort of fish.
Ooh.
You were saying about falling in the water?
You know what, Miss Sassy Pants? You just sit there and you focus on your knitting.
Yes.
Everything is fine. Oh, okay. Banjo. You got this, buddy. That was my bad. I hit the wrong button.
Magnet.
Look at that. I wanted to go back up there anyway and triumph. Just on like a narrow balance beam, like please. Look at that. Beautiful. You know what? For good measure. Perfect. This one has the TNT thing. I was just trying to get around here. That's the box I need. Wow. Alright, well at least I got a trophy out of it.
The second explosion didn't seem to do any additional damage to you. It was just the one, so that was really lucky.
Yeah. I was really trying to avoid them and be slick like the guy in the video, but it doesn't work for me. It's fine. I'll just never be
By the end of this, y'all, Jennifer's gonna be speed running this game. Specifically, the swimming portions, like Clanker's Cavern is gonna be the one she speeds through the best.
We'll talk. We'll talk about it. It'll be a discussion that will be had.
This is now a speedrunning channel.
Goodness.
It is not. I don't think either of us will ever be speedrunners. We just do not have the patience for it.
I mean, did you see how I just fell through that crevice? I will never be. There's no way.
It's not even that though. It's like the patience in practicing and playing like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Until you have it like down to a T, and I just don't have the patience for that. I want to be able to play the game, finish it, and be done with it. If I have to replay the same level over and over and over again, I'm gonna lose it. You know, that's why we stopped at this level, because it would get so frustrating that we just were like, okay, forget it and move on.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was more when we were younger, but I think it still applies to a certain point. Like, we're more willing to go back and finish this one, but if it gets frustrating enough, we could still be like, forget it, we're moving on.
I literally wanted to do that. Literally, I was like, can we like play repo or something? And like, you know what? Hold on. Come up here to a safe place. I played repo solo because I was like, a lot of people are doing it. I kind of just want to see what I can do with it. Less intimidating than Phasmo. Phasmo just creeps me out. I can't do it. I need like someone to talk to, right? You know the screaming lady, like the white face and like the cloak and all of that, and she's like, "Wah!"
Yeah.
I hid, right? But the cart wasn't in a good place, and I was like, okay, but like she didn't really see me. She didn't come after me. Like, everything is fine, right? I'm checking on the map, and I was like, okay, I think that's all I need anyway. It was right at the extraction point, and you can see the cart and like all the treasures and stuff, right? Because the yellow is treasure. So I was like, okay. I just need the screaming to stop, and I'll go check it out, right? Screaming stops. I check the map one more time. There's no more yellow. She destroyed every single item in my cart. So I just like ran into her. I just let her do her thing, and I died.
You have a self-destruct option, you know.
I know, but I was going to investigate to make sure I wasn't wrong. And she was there again, and I was like, whatever. At this point, I was so upset. I had like all these upgrades and things. Like I was like killing it until her. So yeah, I just had to share that was my experience. Very upset.
Maybe we'll get a group together for one of our streams and play a little repo.
That would be awesome. I love it. It's just so fun. I've seen some mods too with not like I don't need to play with mods because it's fun enough already, but like outfit mods, which I figured was coming, right? Like people are gonna want something more than colors. There was one in a Sailor Moon outfit, and I was like, do you need that? Do you need that? Yeah. So maybe one day. Well, I think I made it look easy. It's fine. There's one up there anyway. This is what happens when I try to copy a speedrunner, you know? It doesn't work the same.
Yeah, it's one thing to like get some tips and tricks from them, but you're not going to be able to copy them exactly. They've done it 15,000 million times to get to that
figured
point.
out exactly how to like do this, that, and the other. Like, yeah, I'll never get there. Let's see, I think actually. Oh come on! I hate. All right, well this is fine. I think the crates are this way. Am I wrong? No, they're at the gate. I remember. There it is. I was like, please spawn a crate. Please. Alright, is the anchor here or on the other side?
It's on the other side, I believe.
Oh my goodness, please.
Jennifer, if you die in this water, I'm gonna cry.
Oh no, I'm down. I was trying so hard.
On the bright side, you're back where you started at 3, so... And you should be able to get that trophy again.
This level is very upsetting. I'm not gonna lie.
What's fun about this level?
What's fun about this level?
I'm being funny when I say it, don't worry.
Okay, good. I was about to question your sanity.
No, every time we restart this level, we go in a different direction.
You know what's funny is I was just thinking about that and I was like, man, I'm always like, okay, fresh perspective, let me start somewhere else. Clearly going in this direction did not work for me.
That's why I said, what's fun about this? We're just, you know, exploring. Right side, you killed it with that one.
Yeah, I did. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot it was in here. Thankfully. Now let me see where it is. There we go. A smart way to do it. Now is this where the shark is?
Yeah. I think it's like a swordfish or something. Oh, in the water? No.
Yeah, I was thinking like where the shark is for the Jinjo.
That, well, okay, let me rephrase.
I think it technically...
It's on the other side, it's in that corner.
I see, okay.
I was referring to, I thought you were referring to the sound and like the little fish thing that's caught in the anchor. Because it kind of, I don't know what it is. I'm thinking swordfish, really but you said shark, and I was like, oh, I guess it could be like a baby shark or something.
Baby shark.
I'm so sorry. I said it, and I was like, I recognized my mistake immediately.
It's okay. It makes the game a little more cute, so.
It does, except the baby shark is trapped. But... yeah. We'll save him. I'll save you.
Maybe I'll make that next.
Do you know what to do to save it?
I think so. That's what the guy in the video did. Hold on. My sugar. That's not that bad. I was just getting like alerted by my phone. Better now than during that meeting. I felt rude because one of the guys at the table, he like, there was like a pile of candy and he passed over a Kit Kat and he was like talking about how he was just kind of eating them because he like hurried in after the meeting, so he didn't know why we weren't sitting at those tables. It was like 2 rooms like opened up or whatever. He slid me chocolate, but I had already snacked, and so I was like waiting, and I didn't want to like. It was a small little Kit Kat, but I was like, that could be the thing that sets it off. So I was gonna wait, and then I was like, he has no idea. I don't know him. Like, we literally just met, so it's not like he knows that I'm diabetic. And so I was like, I just look like a jerk who scoffs at the candy that he gives me. Because I was like, oh, thank you. And then just left it sit. Like, oh my gosh. He probably thought nothing of it, but in my mind.
He probably thought nothing of it. There could be a million reasons why you weren't opening it right away. It's fine.
Oh no.
I know that I would overthink the same way you were, but also I am here to be your voice of reason since it's not me being the one overthinking.
I'm surprised that shark didn't get me. There's a hole right here. Oh. Is that just into the same?
I don't know, but get up.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so mad at myself right now.
On the bright side, I'm gonna do this again. On the bright side, you're back at 3. I didn't actually realize that that was there, so that is good to know. I love how you went in yet another direction.
I gotta try all different things, you know, different routes. I do want to get that dolphin though. I'm just I don't know what order to do things in. I know. Oh, I wrote down what to do here. Okay, hold on. Renewed sense of purpose.
Oh, is it? It's okay. It's okay.
Where is the? Oh, I gotta.
It's the gold things, right? You're thinking of or no?
The like seam whistle things.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I wrote it down. I don't know how this was figured out, but I wrote it down because I was like, I just want to get it done. 3, 1, 2, 1. We got that going for us. We can take that away from us. All right. There's that.
Interesting because in the the wiki that I have for that, it just gives me the same code, but it doesn't tell me how to get it. Like normally it'll be like, you know, you'll get the code like over here when you do this thing or something, but it doesn't tell me how to get it. Don't walk on the eyes.
Yeah, discovered that with the stove. Trickery.
I forgot that I read, like, I didn't realize where you were, and I had read last time that you would have to go into an oven for something, and it would burn you, and I was like, ooh, is it worth it? But I didn't realize that that's where you were at the time, you know? So sneaky.
I didn't even mean to, but I saw it worked, and I was like, oh, well. Okay, so I need to. Overly cheery fella. All right. Progress. Yeah, I don't know how you figure that out otherwise. That that code. This is the monster one, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not even gonna talk to it. I already know what it's gonna say. It's trapped. I can't do anything.
Yeah, but do you have to talk to it to make sure you get out of the water? To trigger the thing or
I
something?
don't think so. Gotten back. Heh. Look at that skill.
The code can be found on the side of the ship.
Oh,
So we'll
I
have to
don't
look for it because I don't remember seeing it.
water. He looks like a dolphin.
I guess it does. I was imagining it a little bit differently than it looked that time.
That's valid.
Okay, I think you have what? Actually, you might have gone. I was imagining one more Angie thing, but never mind. My brain's just playing tricks on me. Ignore me. It's fine.
He's salted. I'm just making sure there is nothing else I need to worry about. I'm gonna do this as best as possible.
That was flawless.
Okay. Now.
Okay, get out of the water first. Swimming is gonna make it worse.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna come up here. That puzzle piece will still be there. We both know the swimming mechanic in this game is
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let me... I need to do this again. So I can get on that side, so I'm closer.
Yeah.
Big brain in it. I gotta get that Jinjo. Just kidding, I'm gonna do it right now.
The universe was like, you are getting that Jinjo, and you are saving it right now.
Right this instant. Oh.
Sir, if you could, please. Thank you.
What? While I'm in here. I know I can get up on something while I'm in here. Only lost one air bubble. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We're doing things in a different order. Was there music notes? Oh, the trophy. I probably have to jump up from the roof, don't I? get that.
Can you jump back over from there to across the way?
So smart. Look at you go. I forgot there was a jumping pad there.
I forgot about the jumping pad, but I thought you would be able to access it better over this way. And then there are musical notes on the other side.
Yeah. Well, you did that. That's probably gonna hurt. Oh, I got very lucky.
Flawless.
Well, see what happens when you just take a different route. Like, we'll change the scenery. That's all we needed. I had to feel like I accomplished something, you know, getting that dolphin thingy, and you know, got another trophy. Could you get out of the water? I didn't for this. Can I get this? All right, yeah, I'm not fighting with it right this minute. Up, 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 up. All right. We're gonna do that again. Need these music notes anyway. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna need you to do better on these roofs.
You know, he'd probably have much better traction if he used his claws a little bit, you know?
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. You're a bear. Like, come on.
Bear with us. Sorry, guys. That's all I got.
Sometimes you gotta be punny. Alright, I see the shiny down there. There's a ladder. And then we're also gonna have to go in that hole to get in this thing. But let's get the puzzle piece first.
Yeah.
As I hit the wrong button, but that's okay. I intended to go down with a fight, you know?
Yeah, that was definitely intentional.
Yeah. Now we're gonna come up here, and then we're gonna do this over to this ladder. This one's here. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna come over here, and we're gonna place ourselves here in the hole. Okay, so I can just cooperate. There it is.
Up, up, up.
Okay. Now, I don't need it. Okay. I don't remember if this is timed.
No.
Good. Killing it! Oh, cool. That's cool.
It's fine. It's fine.
I wanted to get a lay of the land anyway. Twice. 3 times. Thrice! Okay. This is once again. This guy made it look so easy.
Well, again, he's probably played it so many times that swimming and flying are now easy.
How the heck? I'm gonna just go in the circle until I'm like... Okay, so I know it's like here.
Can you line up with it and do your like speed thing?
I don't know, because that'll hurt me too.
Well, true, but you've got some honeycombs in here.
Oh!
Oh!
Ah!
I were both like,
Oh, there it is.
Go.
That's what I was really trying to do. Okay, now I need to land on the ship. Oh, no, 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 no. Diving board. That's what I need. I feel like there was... another honeycomb piece in here. Oh, not what I intended.
Look.
See anything on the ground? I might be wrong. Hold on.
You mean like the same kind of honeycomb you just got?
Yeah.
The wiki I have says it's near where a tunnel that leads to the engine room.
Yeah, there is one on top of that.
Oh, that's the one that I saw but didn't know how to get to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are the only two.
Okay.
That it lists.
Maybe it's for... Oh, why am I doing that already? I guess for some reason I just thought that they were both in here. Much easier exit. He's gonna get me. Yeah. That's okay. I accept that. Alright, and then the ladder is over here. Beautiful. We're doing great. We're doing great. Okay. So let's try this, shall we? Look at that. Oh, just a little bit off. Beautiful. I don't... Oh, this thing is... Oops. There it is. Now, I think... I know we don't need to do the buttons anymore. No, it's not this one. It's the other one.
I was gonna say this one I think was a puzzle piece, and we don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, but there's a there's something with a witch's picture to slam down. But I think that's the other crane. Yeah. But I wasn't sure, so I wanted to get up to see. Okay, so it's not the one with the TNT. We're gonna get our music. Masterful execution. Did I get all the musical notes up here though?
Up top, I think so.
Yeah. Just get these guys. This has the TNT.
Did you happen to watch the speedrunner guy do the puzzle puzzle piece in behind the fans underwater?
I think so. Oh,
you know the ones is it the front of the ship right by the gate?
Oh, I think there's I feel like there was another button thing.
There is, but it's timed. So you'll slow down the fans, and then when you get, I think it's when you get into the engine room, there's a button that you can hit that will stop them or something, but it's timed. If I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. I just remember that one being very difficult.
I think you're right. Ugh, I hate when they're timed.
Do you have to get to the boat and climb up the rope? For the other crane?
I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna try those. No, it's not even good. I'm not fast enough. That's okay.
I think it's sliding you faster than normal because you're not meant to climb on it at all.
Yeah, he must have just gotten like just the right angle or something too.
Oh, was he able to?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I keep trying. I mean, I did it first because it's hard to tell what it is, but he got it no problem, and I was like, okay, so let me.
You need to get the Jinjo here too. The one that's underwater.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be like so quick and very attentive.
Can you get over to the other ledge and then swim down like you did before? Because that seemed to work for you.
Let me see. I bet I can from this. Let's try. You're such a genius. There we go. It wouldn't let me move the camera, so, you know, had to wing it.
Halfway there with the musical notes.
I was thinking I had to jump off. Okay, I think it's right here.
Okay, get the Jinjo, get out. Or just get out.
I'm already. Yep.
To the box, get to the box.
Man, getting that Jinjo is tough. You know what probably would have been better? Is letting it hit me, but explode the grate, if that would happen.
Can you do that? I
have no idea.
I don't think you can explode.
It just occurred to me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try again. I'm already not off to a great start. Okay. It's because the camera changes to. I hate that. Focus. Right, we are immediately going. I'm gonna die in here. Oh, I was so close. I kind of want to try that theory, though.
I almost say do that first. Try to get like some of these trickier ones first before we get too far into like getting all the musical notes and all that stuff.
Yeah. Good lord, the camera. I did also. There were side windows that you could break. I don't think these are. I don't know where. I don't remember.
That one?
Yes. Well, can't tell if there's anything else of like.
Kind of looks like just feathers and musical notes.
And I'm not. I know I need feathers, but it's not urgent enough. Just want to see. Okay, that's where I came in. Here. That's the one that we can't get to. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Wait, let me scope out. This is where the crates are, if I fall. Oh, I was so close. I'm just gonna go for it since I'm not. It almost looked like those were stopped. All right. All right. Come here.
Oh, he won't even go on the
literally-
grates.
That's so upsetting.
So interesting, though.
I swear.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
One
I
more
would've been
drop in the
so
water and I
upset.
don't think you would have made it.
I know. Oh,
You gotta
okay.
get the, you gotta get the musical notes.
Yeah. Really won't go on the grate. That is wild.
I know, I don't think I ever knew that before.
No. I was
Science
just like
over
sitting
here.
thinking, right? Science matters. Say more about sweatshirt. Back to the beginning, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
okay.
you can kind of go
I'm-
around and do the other outside things.
Okay. Give me 1 second. My snack is like. I just really want to. Little brain food.
Fine.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I know it's crunchy, but it's 0 carbs, so. Wow.
That was beautiful.
I kept trying to figure out what to do. Fingers did not want to work. But I need. No, I don't. I'm gonna get.
Wow, look at that. We're back at 4. It's like it never happened.
Yay! Crazy. We should be at 9.
It's okay. Honestly, compared to last time, we're doing so much better though. I know we've still died several times, but we've been like making it back up and everything.
Yeah.
Instead of like getting all the trophies and still burning through them. So this is good.
That's true. Okay.
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
This is Jennifer's first attempt. We definitely haven't died multiple times tonight. Oh.
Yeah, Jared, you know me. I would never die in a video game. It's just not my style, you know? I can't even see that with a straight face.
Neither of us kept a straight face through that.
We both know if there's anyone who's gonna die in a video game, it's me. It's me, Mario. Honestly, I just keep everybody on their toes. That's what I'm here for. I think, that this is my new most hated level. Putting that out there.
That's what I was saying last time. Like, Clanker's Cavern compared to this, like, I'd rather go through that again. Yeah.
Yeah. Hands down.
You have
Would
the
much
jump
prefer.
pad on the other side if you need to get the musical notes.
Yeah, I do. Just figured I'd get this while I was at it.
First try was going great. We got the Jinjo without dying. It was a very close call, but we got the Jinjo. Yeah. That's probably one of the hardest Jinjos to get.
Yeah, because just the swimming in here is so difficult. And it's such a tight space.
Yeah.
But we got it. We got it. But you have to move over. I did. Angel, don't go the other direction. Come on. Okay. There he is.
Did you get the one on the buoy? Did I just completely miss it?
Remember. That's over to the left, right? Left, correct.
It's on the other side of that roof.
Right.
Along with the... You got the musical notes, but I'm blanking on if you actually got the buoy. I messed everything up. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Somebody's poison the water hole. Seemed like an opportune moment. Sorry, y'all.
I appreciated it. I did not get the Jinjo.
Or the musical notes. I thought you did. I don't know why I thought you did.
Yeah, considering this is our first attempt, for sure. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely haven't done this one before.
Yeah. Alright, what are my... I should be okay.
And you just...
Why? How do I...
What?
I go, like, on the outside of it.
And you went in you broke the window and went into that, right? That was where we just were? Before we came out here? Okay.
Yeah, that might be why you were thinking I got the music notes.
Because I think I was thinking that somehow you got back up there, but you went to this ladder when you swam out, so you bypassed that corner. So you went straight to here, and that's where my confusion was. My brain had an order of things that you did not do, and I couldn't reconcile.
Valid. Absolutely valid. I wonder. Probably not feasible. Wait, did I go in these? I don't remember anymore.
I don't think you've been in them yet. Since this is the first time through.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh. was about to say, what's a girl gotta do to get your attention? I don't know how that didn't get me. I ran a little too far.
That was a little reckless, but I'll let it pass.
Considering I survived.
You need one more honeycomb.
Not anymore. We know there's more in here, just in case. This has the dynamite. This is really all I need. The other stuff is eggs.
Yeah, the other thing is eggs, and we're okay.
I could kind of use them, but I'm pretty close to 100, so I'm not enough to go through all the dynamite.
You've got between these boxes as well.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I forget about that. This is the other ginger. I need one more ginger. Ah! Might as well get these. You know, nope. It was worth a try.
That was a good try.
It suddenly occurred to me that maybe Kazooie could walk on it, but it also makes sense that he can't. He can't. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so that's the last Jinjo. So I have to figure out how the heck I get to it if I get on the ship, that little boat. I might try that.
So I don't know if you have to get level with it to shoot it from on the ship, or again if you can like.
Well,
get to the
mostly
top
what
of
I was thinking was if I can like jump across from it, but I guess I could try and shoot it too if I can get on that like edge.
The rescue boat thing I think is like off center though, so it might not match up with where you need to land.
That was one thing I didn't see, is how this person got up there. Alright, well, let's get up here. I guess let's do some of these things that we had done before. You know, last week. Definitely not today. Oh, big piece. Okay. There is that. Let's see. That's the one with the TNT.
Okay, so you have to get over there to that other post.
And drop it. Yeah. So it has to drop because there's...
Well, yeah, so...
There's that...
I'm saying, like, if you jump on it and climb up the rope, can you get to the top of the crane?
I don't even have a way to jump on it.
On the other side.
Maybe. You're right, you're right, you're right.
Are you actually, like, following my suggestion?
You have good ideas. Very supportive, even though I've been being dumb on some things, so...
Every time I'm like, well, yeah, but what if you did this? You're like, let me just try this.
I just, like, run in, guns blazing, like, not a care in the...
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, or I guess you could try that. It's fine.
And then I wonder why I die every single time.
This is good.
It couldn't be me.
I know.
What?
I said this is good for getting musical notes, though.
Yeah. Camera, I'm gonna need you to cooperate. Thank you. Yay, look at that. We're doing good things. I don't feel like...
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Oh, me too. I just, again, guns blazing. That's okay. It's alright. Oh, it's the other way. Right? This way?
I think so, for the boxes, yeah. That's okay. We remember he's there now. That sound came so late because we were just going around and around. And yeah. It's not like he was everywhere. It was just that one. That's kind of mean.
Right? Trickery. Alright, I'm gonna use this angle. Go. Alright. All I saw was a jump pad, and I was like, ah! Hello? I don't want to get closer. Thank you.
I kind of feel like we're not going to need the jump pad, but good to double check.
Yeah, I feel like it was like a Mumbo skull or something, or puzzle
that or
piece,
a puzzle piece. It might have been a puzzle piece, but yeah.
Okay, just double checking. Nothing there. Okay, but it's the other one that I needed.
Yeah, it's the other crane.
Okay, so that makes me nervous when it tries to catch the ladder. Okay. All right. I just have to jump to that.
Not necessarily to the TNT box, but it should be like those gray boxes in front.
Just somewhere in that height.
Somewhere that you can climb. Yeah. Okay,
right, well,
that works.
That's fine. We're close, and yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, I was so afraid I wasn't gonna make it. All that for nothing. Okay.
Okay, well there it is. The witch's thing, but don't worry about that yet.
I'm not doing that yet. Yeah, I don't even remember what it's for.
It'll probably be a puzzle piece somewhere outside of this world.
Yeah, certainly. And I don't need it
I
right
think
now.
you have a yeah, I was gonna say, now that we're on this side, there's a ladder where you should be able to get back up to jump back over once you do the thing. Things.
And I gotta do the toll thing. I don't think it's timed. It just literally drops it. Perfect. Alright, so let me do these things on ground level first, because I've been itching to do them, and I gotta get that final Jinjo.
There's one on either side, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna... There. I'm just gonna be like right in it. Let me do the other one. Just in case. Why do they have to be zigzaggy? Like, I don't... Why... Okay.
You can do it. You got that Jinjo in the water. You can do this. Slow and steady wins the race. That includes these monsters. Take your time with them.
Yeah. Okay, let me turn so I can see. That camera had other...
said nope.
Yes. Yeah. It was like, I don't think so.
Nothing about this area is supposed to be easy. That includes the camera location. Beautiful.
Perfect. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna hit you for a second. That was perfection.
Right. Almost forgot the puzzle piece.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick check of
don't have to worry about them.
We have 6 puzzle pieces. Okay.
I know for sure where 2 are. That we still need to get, I mean. Okay. I'm gonna try and go back up while I'm here and see if I can do that witch's picture. Just
Okay.
do it.
That's what's recommended. You have to do a double jump, but you kind of have to, it said you have to time that second jump just right. So I think you might have to jump over and then kind of like do your second jump or something. I'm not really sure.
So don't double jump like right off the bat.
Yeah, like jump and then kind of like catch yourself to float over maybe to catch that distance. I don't know if you're far enough forward. I know it's super narrow.
It's so hard to tell. All right. Oh, that didn't go well at all. Oh, well, at least I didn't hurt myself. Because when I went to go off the ledge,
yeah, it didn't
counted
like,
as a jump. Yeah, it just counted. So then I ended up inadvertently double jumping. Already got that. That's okay. We'll come back to it. I really don't want to focus on that. I want. Oh, that was close. Can you attack those? I wonder. I'd like to see. Not with me, but with eggs. Start there, because that's safe.
Yeah.
There's something at the top of that.
Oh, never mind.
No. There for some trickery. Alright, let me see. Everything. That's not what I meant to do either. Nope. Alright, I'm not worried about it. They don't run after me, so not a concern. I was just hoping to get like a honeycomb piece, you know, but
yeah.
Come on, man. My depth perception right here. There we go. Didn't go as well as I hoped, but that's okay.
Okay. I can see the puzzle pieces that are left, and I'm going to tell you that timed one. Just do it last. Get all of the musical notes, get all of the other puzzle pieces, because if that's the only thing we have to go back to,
we'll feel better about it.
Yeah, I don't want to have to collect all 100 musical notes again, so I say we just don't even worry about that one and get everything else. Honestly, like, do we even need that puzzle piece, technically?
See, I don't know. I kind of do just want to, like, maybe we skip that and see. We'll figure out. Oh boy. Really?
Rude.
I thought I was up the ramp enough. Alright, well, come here,
sir.
Oh,
there's a number.
Oh! Definitely knew that was there the whole time, right? Like
we knew that.
For sure, yeah.
I think there's another window that we'll need to break too, like this one. For a puzzle piece. But yeah, if we get everything else and we just want to skip that puzzle piece for now, unless we absolutely need it, I am okay with that because that is 100% like the worst one to get.
Yeah.
And
we can definitely do that.
We have to time it right, and we have to swim in the water, get the thing in, come out within that time limit. Because we will die to the propeller blades automatically if they start up again. And to me, like, it's not the completionist in me wants to get it, but like also I just want to pass this level.
Yeah, like, I am right there with you.
I think we've played it so many times now that I'm like, I'm ready to move on. You know, there are just some things that aren't worth it.
Yeah, that's where we were. I don't know where the other windows are.
I think it's on this end of the ship, though. Somewhere. Like maybe on... up front, like, other way. But on the upper platform here.
Take it.
I don't know where you're going.
Well, I couldn't tell if there was anywhere for me to go. Let me jump up. Nope. I was just getting my bearings. Okay, so over on this other platform.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these musical notes. I think that's one down there, actually. Let me get this other musical note. I think there's one on both sides.
Wow, okay. Somehow was not expecting him to be in here.
I know, same. I don't know how it didn't get me, but... Hey, Lexi! Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. It's okay. I'm so sorry. You want my blankie up here? Here. It's okay. Hey. Is that better? Yeah? Come on. Ah, that's a good girl. Sorry, guys. We have to pause for Lexi time. I just heard a meow, and I was like, oh, my baby. Okay.
Pretty sure she's in it for the Jinjos.
Probably. Okay. All you see is a tail. You want up here? Huh?
She's fallen for this trick before.
She's like, no, Mom, I want head scratch. Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, careful.
I don't like this one. Oh, it worked out though.
Okay. Like it never happened.
Yeah. Worth it for a puzzle piece.
And we haven't used any of the the hives. Those are the things. So we have those too.
You are so right.
Okay, is that window different?
No, I think that's one of the flat ones.
Okay.
Yes, it's different. I'm so sorry. I answered that weirdly.
Well, because
Yes,
it looks like a breakable window, and it's not just like a black like window thing. So
That's why I was like attacking a bunch of them. Couldn't tell what made it different.
Yeah.
How many of you are there? Okay.
They have to run this huge ship. Like,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
this is a surprisingly like light crew.
Well manned.
But I guess because they're docked, there's, you know, minimal staff to manage ship operations until they get underway. So, you know.
Oh, look at this.
Jennifer, if you break their equipment, all the radars.
By doing that, does that make you upset?
Think of how expensive that equipment is to replace.
Think about how expensive my life is.
Okay, so the other window must be breakable too on this side because it had
This
two.
one? No.
Oh, wait, then go back because there was a second.
Yeah, I watched the other guy do it. It goes to that window. Back out in that one.
What?
It's just there for show.
Well, okay, so I knew that the window wouldn't break when you tried it outside, but I thought maybe there was something in there that would have been a benefit to you. Whoa!
I was really trying to avoid him too.
Sir.
I'm so upset.
Unnecessary.
Disrespectful. Just because I shot eggs at his brethren, not mean. He needs to be so mean to me. What's the best way for me to get back on the ship? Go the other way? No. I'll just go this way. A more like narrow path.
Did you go down to where the TNT exploded?
No, not yet.
Okay.
What in Alice in Wonderland are we doing?
Where are you going? Oh, are you going to the crane?
I'm just going somewhere. I just didn't feel like the was and all that to get back over to ramp up to the ship. But actually, the crane is good because I can try the witch thing again.
That's what I was about to say. Is it's actually really good to try that again, and then we would be right where the TNT exploded to try that after.
Let us try again. So instead of running off, do I just jump automatically? Is that the play? Like once, and then let myself kind of go down and then float?
I guess so. Yeah, just like don't bam bam with the button. Just like jump and then jump. You know, a thoughtful pause.
Time to like ponder my choices.
Have a moment for, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Honestly, I'm wondering how I got here.
Okay.
I think that's in the room, potentially, with all the ledges that we kind of around. I think that had filled with water. Which kind of would have been nice, because then we could have just swam them.
I think we can still get to it, though. Yeah. It's like
I
what
don't
we bypass.
remember.
I think if the tunnel we swim out of from here, we would be able to get to it, because we kind of bypass it with the cauldron.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah, I am right. Just kidding.
My goodness. Can't take her anywhere, people. All right, do we want to do this or the engine room?
Probably. What is this? Okay. When you go in here, you're going to have a little bit of a, almost like a boss battle, you know, kind of like, I don't know. I can't think of any of the other Banjo-Kazooie levels right now, but like, you know, where you kind of get like locked in and you have to defeat the guy to get the puzzle piece, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I was
Like the
gonna
mini game stuff, like the
yeah,
crocodile
it's
thing?
not really a mini game. You just have to defeat the guy. Maybe like the hermit crab in Treasure Trove Cove. You had to defeat him before you could get into the shell and get the puzzle piece.
Oh, yeah.
When you jump in here, I mean, that one you could leave, but this one you'll be locked in, sort of like the mini games. It just won't have like a game to do. It just says you have to defeat him to get the puzzle piece. The propeller room, we have to slow everything down first, and then we need to strategize. So that one might take a little bit longer. It makes me more nervous because that one too, I like to get as many of the musical notes as possible before we tackle, you know.
Yeah. All right. Do you know what this creature is?
You want me to tell you?
No, I'll just do what I do. Guns blazing. Lexi, you're my good luck charm. Oh, I have calf around my face. Oh, it's a TNT box. Oh. Oh.
All good, all good. They're getting smaller and smaller. That's good. Take your time. Cool.
Oh. That's what I was thinking would be perfect. That's what the guy did, now that I'm thinking about it, for the big box, and it made it much quicker, and I just did not even think about it.
I think that worked out really well though, because you didn't waste the feathers too early, and having them all at their smallest point and just knocking them out at once was a really good tactic.
Yeah, because at that point they were all single attack hit.
Yeah. And before they moved a little slower, so you had a chance to like one at a time it, so it wasn't as stressful.
Yeah.
The smaller ones moved really fast, so we're gonna be more difficult. You got the puzzle piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was focusing on our discussion and like I didn't even register that you picked it up, and I was like, wait a second, the puzzle piece.
It just kind of gave it to me automatically.
Oh, okay, good.
Let me like double check my totals though. Yeah, I'm at 8 out of 10.
Okay, yeah.
And so there's the one in the ship, like the fans in the water, and then there's the
one in the engine room, right?
Yeah. So what I first need to do is stock up on
Health, and then we also, like, anywhere else that we haven't gone in yet, like any of the pipes and stuff, to get more musical notes. We gotta get the rest of them.
Ugh. Lexi, you got your fur up my nose. You didn't even look at me. She didn't even care. She's like, yeah, and? Did I redo this? Yes, I did.
I don't know how many musical notes are in the engine room. That's the thing.
I don't know either. I could. Over here. I think it's...
On the other side of this thing is the hive, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. I was thinking of the blue crate, but this one... I forgot about that guy. Alright, that worked out beautifully. Now...
So we have 21 musical notes left.
Okay. Let's see. Let me come here.
Now I know that there's probably, I think there were a couple of platforms with them, so at least 8 are in the engine room. I almost called it the music room. So, watch out.
Ooh, that was close.
And I think we did the tunnel next to him. Right thing.
Yeah. Did we?
There's more up here.
Oh, I was thinking I was climbing up. Go back in there. On the other side of this, did we need to redo those up top? I think there were some on this.
Oh, and the pathways, or?
Yeah.
I don't remember if you got them all. You did at one point because we were trying to jump to the crane. So
yeah.
you might have.
I feel like... Yeah. Yes,
and you got the ones on the first crane, right?
Can I see it if I like?
Yeah, I think you'd be able to see them.
Yeah, I mean, if I did that, then I got the musical note as well. So did that.
We got the musical notes over by where the Genjos are.
Double check in here. Ah, this one I had to come back to.
Okay. At least you don't have to go in the oven again.
Yeah. And I don't need to worry about the...
Yeah.
I knew there was another one. There it is.
Is there one on that countertop to the right of the open fridge? Okay,
Yeah.
the camera kept doing like a weird turn where you couldn't actually see in that corner, and I just wanted to double check.
I feel you. Alright, let me get some cool water. Finish my. Okay. And then this other one was the monster one, so we're not gonna go there. We did. That window's broken, so we went in there.
That was the crew's quarters. And the captain's quarters, I think, were on this side.
Okay. We did that. We did all the windows.
You did all the blue boxes, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, because we got the Jinjo. So we would have had to go through all three of them. Well, we would have gone through all three of them.
I'm gonna do one, I'm gonna do all three. I guess it's just the engine room left.
Well, is this where you go to hit the button to slow things down?
I feel like I already did. Yeah, that was in the control room. I already slowed things down.
Okay. I don't remember. It's been so long in our very first try.
Oh, because it's right up top there. I don't think I can get to it. I think that's the only way.
Oh, is you have to like jump and be against the wall?
Yeah, and just sort of like float to it. Like it won't let me. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay.
Okay, we are going to take our time here.
Yes.
Proceeds to immediately get hit by enemy.
Listen, I did make it a little bit better on the other path, all right? So, okay, let's wait for this to slow down. Look at that skill.
Take her time, take her time.
Look at that.
Okay, we know exactly which one we're missing and we're okay with missing it.
Yes.
We will come back for it if we absolutely have to, and that's that.
That is the one that slows it down. That's the timed one, I believe.
Okay, what's over
here? What's over here?
Okay, so you would have to hit both of those.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. So I'm just gonna come through here and I'm gonna try and get those music.
Yeah, and we're not gonna panic on the spinny pipes.
No, we are not. No, we are not. You mean like that?
Okay, question. Do we need any more musical notes? I mean, like, honestly, we have one more level left, right?
Yeah, so what is our... Hold on. Hold on.
Or like
Okay,
world
it is
total.
totals. Yeah. Does it show us? It's gotta show us, right? Doesn't it?
Maybe it doesn't while we're in the level? I don't know.
I don't remember. You know what? Let us go find out before we do this all over again.
Seriously, we got like all but one puzzle piece, and we got really close with the musical notes, and the only thing we have left is Click Clock Wood. Like, do we even have any other musical doors to open?
Honestly, I don't even know. Okay, so
I think where you want is to your left. You're looking for where to go to get that other puzzle piece, right?
yeah,
I think it's down there.
like down?
It like you have to swim out to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is that?
I think so.
I
And
thought it
that'll
was
take you
up
out to the
more.
other room. No. The
Oh, I
platform
see.
is, but it's not in here.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, Jared, I'm upset. I'm upsetty spaghetti. I tried so hard.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Definitely didn't panic.
Definitely not. Okay, so what was over here? Absolutely nothing. Cool. That's fine. That's what
You might have already like grabbed whatever it is.
probably. It's probably like a skull or so creepy. Oh, up there. Okay, hold on. We have 788. We need 640. Perfect. That.
Perfection. Okay.
Alright, if we don't need those, we're not going back. I'm not. I've done most of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
this
there
is where
any...
this guy...
Okay.
Yeah, he did some jumps, but like... If I even get most of them, like, we're fine. I don't need those anyway. Alright. This is where you go to get in.
I think this is where you need to be, though. There's something you need to do to get the thing for the puzzle.
Oh, right.
I was just looking it up because I was like,
yeah.
I don't even know like where to go from here.
Yeah.
I was worried that it was in the last level, but oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
First, we're gonna see if there's anything over there. This way. Is it just
Now see
feathers?
this music? This music is peaceful. Okay.
It really
this is what we were looking for. What's in here? Oh, okay. This looks like it just takes you out to another path to here. That's fine.
Okay. And just gives us a little... Just totally fine. Alright, what else? Ah, this!
Yes.
There's a Mumbo skull there? I feel like I've discovered that at one point. I was like, oh my god. And I just always forget to...
It's
okay.
fine. Okay, now we are gonna check out that door that we opened, right?
Yes.
Because we know where the puzzle is. That's like way far back. We're on a game show?
Oh no. Oh, I'm not prepared. Let's see if I can... Oh, I wasn't ready. Ah!
What?
Am I supposed to do the final puzzle first? Somewhere soon along the way. Oh. I keep hoping she's like giving clues. What? What if I don't wanna? Can I go back? Oh, okay. I don't.
I'm pulling it up because I'm trying to see. Hold on. Mini game.
Lexi, give me all of your luck, you little cutie.
The quiz is laid out as a tile board with each panel representing a different question or challenge. Answering a question correctly or completing a challenge allows Banjo and Kazooie to progress to the next tile. If they fail, Banjo and Kazooie lose 1 honeycomb and will not proceed to the next square. If the player loses a life, they must restart the quiz from the beginning. Invisible walls prevent the duo from falling into the lava by accident, although they can still fall off from other parts of the cavern. Most abilities aside from the basic jump are disabled as long as the player remains on the board, even after the minigame is cleared.
Do we dare try? Or do we just want to double back? Why don't we double back? Because it's almost 11 and I was not prepared. And we'll just come back for it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it because I'm kind of thinking that maybe the list of questions. Yeah, we'll come back to it. It's not like the end of the game or anything. It's definitely a mini game, so we probably don't even have to do it. But we probably should. But I have that pulled up now. But we will focus on preparing for Click Clock Wood.
Yes. Let's see if we can complete the...
You know, it's so funny. And all the time I've like played to Rusty Bucket Bay, not once until this time, not once did I think just leave the puzzle piece and move on. Don't even worry about those last few musical notes. Never crossed my mind.
Never. To me, you had to collect all of them.
Yeah.
There was a reason for it.
Yeah. Until today. Crazy.
That's wild. Why does it look like...
Wow. Did you activate the cauldron at the minigame as well?
I don't think I did. Let's see where this comes out. The other side! It's fine, it was intentional. Can we get up? No. It's over here. We are... Alright, well...
I think you would have had him, though. I don't think we've ever, like, can you defeat the bull?
Apparently because I saw it in the video. I was like, you can do that?
I think you would have had to do, like, the smash attack while he was down.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It took me too long to, like, get the buttons and realize that I needed more time.
It's also really hard to get it with the camera angle.
Yeah. Okay, was it in here or it was, like, in there?
It was behind the... Oh, it was in there.
Okay.
Well, we have to go through the whole thing again. It's, like, behind the pad here. Yeah, so, like, come behind.
Oh, I see. Okay, I don't think I have a match for it, though, because it would have shown me. But that's okay. We'll figure that one out. Okay. Really? Okay, I'm gonna take this route.
Okay, there's like a ton of questions that are available. I'm assuming kind of like randomly asks them, but they are based on different areas.
Okay.
But I have the list.
Okay, so I know you guys can't see, but hold on. She's just chilling on my lap. Look at her. Sorry, I had to show it off. And then she was like, ah, mommy's moving! Okay, Lexi. Alright, she didn't want me to show her off, so she's gone now. That's cool. My feelings are not hurt or anything, for sure. Wait, this is I'm definitely going the hard way. We can go to that cauldron, right? That'll get us a little closer. Where was that cauldron?
Should be able to.
Yeah. You remember where the cauldron was? It was up in the tree, right?
The cauldron you just activated?
Yeah.
It was in the path next to the entrance. Right? You found that secret passage?
You're right. I'm already getting myself all turned around in here.
I'm like, the thing you discovered on your own because I had no idea, that thing?
I wanted to make you feel special. That's exactly what I was doing. For sure. Okay. That gets me out here. And then we're gonna come out here. Click-clock wood. No, that's here. Was it the underwater one? Yes, it was.
I think so.
I remember now you always come up out of like a little puddle. Body of water. There it is. That beauty. Okay. I'm gonna be so impressed if we can do it. Come on.
Guys, we are doing things we have never done in this game before. This is brand new territory, all of it. Even that like mini game, never gotten there before. Didn't know that was a thing that existed.
Never. Had no clue. Never, ever, literally never got to this point. Had no idea how to get that puzzle piece thing. Like, we have never made it this far.
Okay, now I have a request. First of all, go get that mumbo thing.
Oh yes, thank you. I already forgot.
Okay. Could we? I know that it's time to log off and we're not doing the next level anyway because we don't know what to expect, but can we just... Oh, very nice. That's super helpful.
Yeah. Carry on, I'm listening.
Can we go in?
And just have a look-see.
Sneaky peek. Sneaky peek at what's to come. We're not going to play. We're not going to pick up even one musical note. But I just want to, like...
unavoidable.
Walk in. Yeah. But, like, yeah. I just want to see it. We have never gotten to this point before.
I am right there with you. Let me climb up here. And then... Wait, do I need...
You're good.
Okay. Where is this? Okay.
We're almost done for the night, don't you worry.
Your girl's got some reading to do. I'm not almost. Just kidding. I'm not gonna read very long, but
I don't know if I'll read before bed or just kind of go to bed because I'm tired, but I am making really good progress on my knitting, so we'll talk about that when we go into just chatting, but I have been able to knit quite a bit. Look at it.
There's different...
Do you want me to tell you what I read about it, or do you want to be surprised by the things going on here?
Let's keep it a surprise. But do you want me to open any of the doors, or just...
No, because that'll be part of the gameplay, essentially. So...
Okay, so you start like, you start...
Yeah, this is essentially, like, this is your starting point, but you will be going to each of those doors, so... we won't do anything from here, but...
Do those... Oh... I think... I see. Wait. Okay, I think I see. Okay. I think I get it. There is a button here to open the flower door. So you do that first. Am I on the right track? Or am I just like making assumptions?
I hadn't even gotten that far. It was just a general why there are 4 doors.
Oh. We'll keep it a surprise. So both of us could be flabbergasted. All of our flabbers will be gasted next Wednesday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off on Thursday next week so that we can make sure we beat this game on Wednesday.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen on such short notice, but you do you.
Me neither.
Currently, because we're such a small team, I need like 3 weeks notice minimum.
We're in like finals prep, so I definitely shouldn't. I did finally request off for graduation, so I did remember that.
I did that too. It's been approved. I didn't think it
It's
would be
funny.
a problem, especially for just a half day for me, but
Real. It's funny though because we already have off that Monday because it's
Memorial Day.
Yeah, I wanted to say Labor Day and I was like, that's not correct at all. Memorial Day. And then I feel like there's something else going on that week. No, because then I work one day and then I'm off for the graduation. And then the next day is the start of the summer semester. So I'll have a very busy. But it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm so excited for next Wednesday now.
I'm so glad we remember that. Yeah, we like
because we got most of the
stresses out. Yeah, it would have stressed us out so much to get that last one, and it just isn't worth it. I mean, even in the wiki, it was like this is like widely recognized as the absolute hardest puzzle probably in the entire game. Definitely on that level. So I think we made a really good choice to just spare ourselves the heartache of going back for all that.
I'm glad we started doing everything but because it got us that close and like trying all the other things. Like, even though I still struggle, but like, that's why it's because I kept going to that first. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But that's okay because we're here. Brand new level.
New territory. We can try if you want, if we have time. We actually come in on time on Wednesday. Maybe we can do that game show first.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, we could probably do it after too, but I don't know what comes after that last level, you know? Like, is that the end? Or like, is there something else that we have to do? So like, we're brand new territory, so maybe we do the game show first, and then we'll go into the level. We just have to be careful when we're doing it, because we will lose honeycombs.
Yeah.
But I'll do my best to like have the questions up and kind of click through as quickly as I can. I don't know if it's timed or anything, but we'll just kind of figure it out and go from there.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then you can get to your knitting once we finish that. I know you'll be distracted next time because
it'll be a brand new
also
level.
Work on your knitting, but also work on your knitting some.
I will have my knitting with me, but I will probably be slower. But I also won't be, should hopefully be at the point where I'm not going back and forth anymore. I'm just knitting in the round, so that'll also be really good. That'll make it a little bit easier.
That simplifies everything.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to stop sharing and we'll switch back to just chatting?
Yeah. Stopping now. Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I got distracted by the ridiculous jumps that they were doing in that like that little cutscene, and I was like, how are they doing that so gracefully? Just like jumping off the ledge onto the tree and like all these things. And I was like, oh right, I gotta like do my transition.
That's why I thought that I could do certain things when I was trying to go through. I was like, he made it look gotta be possible. No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Speedrunners are amazing, but you do not watch a speedrunner to get like skills that you're going to use, because I'm gonna say this again, they've done it like 50 million times in a row to get it down
can't.
to like an exact science. We have not done it that many times. We do not have the exact science down.
And you know what? Honestly, I never will. Not for this game. That was hard enough getting through that level. Get us like back front and center here.
Got the music going again. Hopefully it wasn't too loud when it started up. Apologies, I didn't realize it was in the middle of the song.
It doesn't sound too loud. I think it's good.
Well, that was super exciting. Like I said, I'm so glad we took that moment to be like, we don't need to complete this level.
Yeah.
We got what we need to be able to move forward. Now, if we find out after Click Clock Wood that there's something that requires those extra things, we'll suck it up and go back. But until then, like, I feel like it's built in to allow for not getting 100%.
Yeah, because there's plenty of people who don't care about 100%, just want to, like, kind of power through if they can. Obviously, you have to collect some, but, like, what we did.
But some of the trickier things,
ones,
like, I feel like that would have been really good to remember along the way, too. But I think everything else was achievable. That last one, though, between being timed and having to deal with swimming with the weird camera stuff in the oil slick water, like, it was just a recipe for disaster. We were going to die multiple times and it was not going to be pleasant, and skipping that is just going to save us a lot of pain and frustration and keep things moving. And really, it's not about completing it. We've played this game a million times. Not about completing that level, just the game in general. Yeah,
we just want to beat the game. For like, seriously, Click Clock Wood has been like hovering over our as this like mystical mystery of a level. Like, how do you even get there?
Because you can get find the puzzle so early. Yeah.
And you're like, what do I do? Like, what?
Yeah, you don't even know how to fill in the puzzle because there's nothing there. And you're like, is this, like, am I supposed to be finding, like, special puzzle pieces or something? Like, what is this? And we've never made it far enough to find out. So this is, everything that we did after Rusty Bucket Bay, brand new.
Honestly, a lot of Rusty Bucket Bay was probably new. I really don't remember getting very...
I don't even know if I ever made it out to get the puzzle piece after doing the witch's picture. I think I might have gotten the picture a couple of times, but because I remember that awful jump, but I don't think I ever made it out to get that puzzle piece. It's just, it's a rough level.
Yeah, I don't remember doing much of it. I feel like I remember some of the steam pipes that you can jump down.
Yeah.
But I probably did the engine room, had some struggles, and just stopped. I can almost guarantee you, because I do feel like I've been in there. That's probably what stopped me.
Well, and if you do the engine room too early, and then you are trying to, even if you manage to get to, like, the buttons to do the propeller for the puzzle piece, like, that would have stopped me so fast. So, yeah, I just don't think I ever got that far. I don't know why I never thought that I could just skip it. But here we are.
You know what? Credit where credit is due. Thank you so much for that brilliant suggestion. Like, seriously, saved my sanity, because I was like, it is so close to 11 o'clock. Like,
no, that's why I sat here. Like, I don't know if you saw me, but I was like this, and I was like, I don't want to collect 100 music notes and go through all that all over again. And that's when it hit me. I was like, do we even have to? Like, technically, we did collect. What was it, like 90 something? Like, we were close.
Yeah.
We were getting pretty close. So, like, we collected a lot, and it still counted it. Just going into the level, we started at 0.
Yeah.
But it still counted the number of musical notes
for the total. Yeah. Yeah.
So we were close enough that I was like, surely that'll be fine. So as long as there's no other musical note doors, I'm not really worried about it.
You know what? Cross that bridge when we get there. You know? Hopefully it's a bridge we don't have to cross. I feel like this is like it, but I haven't seen anything about like what the ending is like once you beat that level. Like I have not, no spoilers. Like I don't want to know.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that has to do with Click Clock Wood other than what I read very briefly in the wiki to try to like get to the puzzle thing.
The puzzle thing.
Yeah, I was trying to understand like where we needed to go for that in case like it was like I didn't know how close it was to the level. Like we've never done that before. So I was trying to get that information. So I tried to keep it as minimal as possible for the level because I want it to be a complete surprise. So and it doesn't say anything about that mini game. The wiki page I was on, like it had nothing. I had to Google search it to get a different wiki page for it.
That is so mean.
So it definitely it definitely seems like a thing. It doesn't impact whether we do it or not. It doesn't actually impact anything for the main story.
Do you get really like a prize from it?
Your main prize would be saving Tooie. That's the sister, right?
Judy. So if you save her there, what's the point of Click Clock Wood? I mean, we're still gonna do it, obviously, but like, what's the point?
It's not. I don't think it's actually like saving her like the end of the
like officially
game or anything. Yeah, I think it's part of the.
Just the illusion that you're saving her. Which is tricky.
Yeah. And then it says after the quiz is completed, it can no longer be played again on the same save file.
Oh, okay.
Yellow magic cauldron can take Banjo to the upper levels of the layer after the other yellow cauldron is activated.
So where's the other cauldron? Because we activated the one there at games, but we don't have the other one active. Does it say?
I think we're gonna want to do the mini game.
I'm fine with that.
So it says there's a total of 4 extra lives on the board. So once you finish the game, you can go back and collect them all. And then it says they can easily collect them to aid in the final battle. So I don't know what that is after Click Clock Wood, but there will be something. So get those extra lives.
Oh no. Honestly, at this point, I was just hoping she would just, like, hand her a be done. That's okay. We'll cross that when we get there. Hopefully, we will have a stopping. Well, we'll see what time it is, and if we need to do another episode battle, we just want to do, I guess. I don't know how long that would, like, take approximately.
Oh,
because I just don't want it to go on.
Oh, because the page that I had doesn't even mention it.
Well, we can do some research before. Hi, Lexi. Ignore me. We can do some research before our next playthrough and see what we can figure out, kind of how we want to go about it.
I'm trying to see where, like, the other, cauldron is. Oh, there is another note door for the final battle. In Gruntilda's lair.
That there's a note door?
Yeah.
I don't know, how much does it need? It needs 800. We have to go back. Can we double collect from like Mumbo's Mountain? Does it work like that?
810 notes required.
Oh no.
We weren't even gonna get that.
No, how do you get the extra?
Click clock wood.
Maybe
We're gonna have click clock wood.
Yeah, you're right.
Never
I was
mind.
just thinking the same thing. I was like,
it's like,
oh,
please
no.
don't make us go back. Okay. There's also going to be a puzzle to complete. That's going to require 25 jiggies.
We had 30 for our total.
Let me look back at Click Clock Wood.
That was before the Click Clock Wood.
It required 15, so we would have had 18 left over.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so we should be good if we're getting more puzzle pieces in Click Clock Wood.
Because they usually have 10.
Yeah.
So assuming it sticks with that, like the other level,
It is.
now 28, so... Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
be
so
good
we
there.
should be, yeah. Let's see.
Hopefully we won't have as much trouble with the musical note.
Wait, did I already say how many musical? Yeah, I did. Okay.
810, right? So
Yeah.
I think we had like 788 or something like that total.
I think so, yeah.
So if we even got...
We need like 30.
Okay, yeah, I was
under
trying
30.
to think of math, but I was like, if we even got half the musical notes, we'd
Yeah.
be golden.
Yeah.
So we won't stress it. Obviously, if we can get all of them, that would be cool. We just won't stress it. Puzzle pieces are what to...
Now, it does say that there are doors in there that will give, like, once you open the doors, you can get additional resources. And the highest number of musical notes we need for those is 864.
Okay. So that
there's
would be our goal.
There's something about the energy bar that requires 882. So we're probably going to want 100 if we can. We'll see what Click Clock Wood entails and kind of go from there.
Yeah, we won't know until we get in there. Yeah.
Jennifer, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I'm going to tell you right now, we want that door with 882 musical notes. We need
100. We need...
Yes. And we're going to need 4 jiggies. So we have to make sure that we get all 10 to make sure we have enough for this advantage. I am telling you right now, we need it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. That can be a surprise when we go in, but I'm telling you that that is the door. That is the door.
Okay, so you're gonna be my guide this time. I cannot promise you'll get much knitting done anymore. But I can promise you we are beating this game.
Knit during it?
Every boss battle you had in the dungeons, I was not knitting at all. At all. Just how it goes. Unless you want to see Click Clock Wood. Take it all in.
Like, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, we'd be going into Click Clock Wood. Alright, I'll stop going through the wiki articles. I'm just
You
very
know,
excited, but
there's a day in the week where we do not work the next day. Did want to just get her done.
trying
It's an
to take
option.
away
I'm just throwing
my.
it out there.
You talking Friday or Saturday?
Friday, because Saturday we have stream the next day, so it counts as a work day.
I don't know if I'm ready to make that an extra stream day.
No, that's fine. Honestly, I kind of just want to. But I am also very anxious to play and get it done. Like,
I'm so excited though. We made it so far. Like we're making such good progress. This is very exciting.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
Clearly, because we can't stop talking about it.
I know. We'll definitely try to make sure that we're on earlier next time. This week was just I logged off at like 6:30 and I still had to eat and everything after wrapping everything up since all of my meetings got rescheduled to today. So it was just a longer day than I thought, so I was a little late.
Yeah, and I had a late meeting and I didn't get home until after 6 with groceries and I had to put it away and I had to eat. And so I wasn't even hopping on here until like right around 7.
Yeah.
And then I was having some struggles, so yeah, kind of a rough day, but I at least was still in the mood to stream. I was like,
same.
Beat it.
Yeah, I was like, today's the day. So even though like we had a busy day, we were excited to stream.
Today's the day. The tank is clean. The tank is clean. You know, Steve, kind of unrelated, but we watch a few streamers that have like saltwater tanks and everything, and I gotta tell you, so much work. Like, it takes so much to maintain. The creatures are so cool though. Steve was like, maybe we could get like a star thing someday, you know? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you do not want to get. There's a Finding Nemo quote. I didn't even say it because I was like, if I start, like, I'm never gonna stop. But I was like, you will hear that quote day in and day out. Like, I will be obsessed. And you can't stop me. We are not getting a starfish as cool as they are. So, yeah. Also, there's no way we can have a saltwater tank house. But also, like I said, it's so much more upkeep than the tanks that we have. And really, we need to do some, like, big moving around of our tanks. We just figured that out yet. But, yeah, we don't want to do all that upkeep. Kudos to those that do. Anyway, that was my little tangent. My Finding Nemo quote.
Well, let me show you my progress real quick. I knit to 2.5.
You made so much progress.
I know, that's 2.5 inches right there. I have 2.5 inches to go. I told you this was gonna be the day. I'm had
so
faith
proud
in
of you.
I had so much faith in you. Gosh. I was able to knit the whole time.
You're amazing. You gave me great advice. You got so much knitting done because you had such like.
Jared, did you hear that?
Who are you? Sorry, Jared.
Jared, clip it.
Sorry, Jared. But I gotta give credit where credit is due.
And turn that into a short. No, but that was really good. I think because this was our second time going through too, like you had a better handle on it, so there was much less of like us both trying to figure things out, and so I could knit a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'm glad I went for that walkthrough too, because it kind of like built a little confidence. But also it showed me like the windows and things I hadn't even thought to look for.
Yeah, I didn't
because
even
a
think
lot
about,
of them
like,
looked so
the only one I
fake. That's all I
remembered was
focused on.
the one on like the sloped building. But I didn't even think about like the port windows and stuff, or the pipes.
Yeah.
I know there are technical names for anybody who's like a ship person. Like, I know there are technical names. I don't know what they are. It's okay. It's a game from 1998.
It's technically a pipe. I mean, if you want to be technical about it, I'm sure it's like a. Yeah, I was gonna say like a smokestack, and I was like, I don't even think it's that.
There was one of the things was saying like where it was the captain's quarters where you find one of the puzzle pieces, and it was like on the bow. Bow, I think is how it's BOW, but I think it's bow. The bow of the ship, and I was like, that's one of the ends of the ship. There's only 2 places.
And the other one is the butt, because he touched the butt.
That's true.
Oh, can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
Unrelated.
And then we're gonna talk about Sunday.
Yes. I saw this morning that Impulse released a video of him, Skiz, Tango, somebody else. I don't remember the 4th because I haven't seen a lot. They're playing PlayTotwin. They're like together, like in the same room, playing PlayTotwin together. And Impulse has never played PlayTotwin.
Wait, Impulse has never played PlayTotwin?
He had no idea what to do. He said he's never played it before.
Oh, I guess
I'm almost positive it's Impulse.
Skiz has played it so much, and he and Tango played all the time. Impulse should have picked it up really quickly, though. He played Hungry Hermits a lot.
Yeah, I feel like he was struggling a little bit, but you kind of do, because I think they started... I didn't catch a lot of it, but they started with stakes.
Oh.
And, you know, you got meat, the different rarities. It's tricky. It's a tricky one.
Too. Oh, Zed. You probably haven't seen Zed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Zed was traveling to the States. It might have been for there's a charity event they're all doing. Like the
oh yeah, I've heard
Hermitcraft
mention of it.
Crew, among others, and so I want to say Zed might have been traveling for that, but I can't remember. But I remember Impulse was talking about it at one point. It's one of those things where I was watching the stream VOD late at night, so like I don't remember all the details, but I think that's why. And Tango, Impulse, and Skiz all live near each other. I mean, Impulse and Skiz are like neighbors basically. So they hang out all the time, but I know Tango lives near them too. So yeah, so they were. It's cool that they're playing PlayTotwin.
Right? I didn't get to catch a lot of it. I just caught like the bit of like the beginning chaos, and then I had to do like big girl things. So I'll probably have that on tomorrow at work. Just listen to their chaos while I work, because you know, chaos is fun. But I thought you should know. I think at the point that I saw it, it had come out like, I think.
Oh, the charity is Gamers Outreach. That's what it was.
Okay, I have been hearing a lot about that. I'm still anxiously awaiting Impulse and Skiz's finishing of Split Fiction.
I know. They're probably going to be delayed, because I think if this is the week for Gamers Outreach, I think they have to travel for it. Let me see. Probably.
Also, while you're looking that up, I realize now why their latest VOD I thought that there was like unfamiliar territory, and so I didn't watch it. I absolutely could have, because there was a mini game that we did not see. It doesn't give you anything. You don't, like, nothing happens from it. It's not a side story. It's just a little mini game, like where we're like shooting, you know? Yeah, and they stayed on that to get a perfect score. And so I didn't realize that when I had seen it, and I was just like, new stuff! And but it was just a mini game, so yeah. Still a fun watch, but
so the Hermitcraft charity event for Gamers Outreach is going to take place April 12th and 13th, so this weekend. So they're probably getting ready to travel to that. I don't know where it is, but I do remember Impulse talking about how they were going to have to be traveling, so they were going to have to prepare for that. So their streams this week are going to be a little off. So they're probably not, unless they already have and it just hasn't released, I don't think they're going to be doing Split Fiction until they get back.
I suppose I can wait. That's okay. Honestly, their playthroughs are worth the wait. They're so fun. Even they were like, I think we got the perfect characters for each other. And I just think that's so fun that like we were saying the thing. That we got the perfect characters for each other. Well. Alright. Sunday. This coming Sunday or Sunday?
This coming Sunday first. I know we were kind of going between like It Takes Two and The Friendship. I don't know if you were leaning towards one or the other. I'm almost leaning towards It Takes Two because I miss Split Fiction already.
I kind of agree. I love We Were Here but I kind of just want to jump back into something that makes me feel like that fiction. I know they're probably like completely different games.
I think like the stories are very different, but I think the gameplay is similar, and I feel like I just need that. Like I'm not ready to give that up because it was so fun. The way that it was done, I wish more like co-op games were like that.
Yeah, I was like browsing through because I was like, maybe there's something that's like similar that I can find.
Same.
Nothing just hits the same.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to move on after a game like that?
Honestly, it hurt my feelings that we finished, but also I was really proud of us for like completing the game. I'm impressed.
Finished the game, and we're gonna finish Banjo-Kazooie too. So that's 2 games that we're gonna finish, guys. But it hurt my heart that we finished it. Like it was so exciting, but also like why?
And I don't beat games very often. Like very rarely do I ever actually complete a game. I feel accomplished. Also, listen, I did think about playing it the other day.
I finished that one.
I was thinking about like restarting it, but also I don't want to because I made such progress. But it's also so hard to like come back into it and like figure out all the things we have to do. So I don't know. I'll figure that out. But that'll have to be after my cardi. That's priority.
Yeah.
The only other game I played is Repo, and because I used an hour, and then I died enough times that I'm like, all right, that's enough practice for one day. So I'm just trying to build my skills for when we all play again.
Which reminds me, I need to ask when we're playing again.
Yeah, we need Stephanie as well. And we need to know what she thought of Split Fiction. So we want to do It Takes Two on Sunday then?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can set that up pretty easily, and it should work the same way as Split Fiction. So if we both, I think we both have it. So I think we could both join, but if we didn't, we would be able to use a friend pass. So we should just be able to invite, I think. Like if you have the game, like if we both have the game running, I think we should be able to invite.
Okay. Yeah, because I just checked and I do have it. So
I think we both had it when we didn't know what the friends pass was.
Yeah, and I think it was affordable enough we could snag it. So
yeah.
All right, I'm excited.
So that'll be Sunday, y'all. If you want to watch us play that, that'll be completely new to us. I know of It Takes Two, so I kind of know like a little bit of the artwork, but I don't know any of the story, gameplay, things like that. So new to us game. So that's very exciting.
Yeah. I just refreshed on like the store page earlier, like a little bit of it, but obviously it's not enough to know like the gameplay or anything, but
yeah.
Just
sort of like Split Fiction. You see like like little bits and pieces, but like we had no idea what to expect going in.
Yeah. Honestly, blew my expectations right out of the water. Like
yeah, like how close are we to having them release another new game?
Honestly, do you need some help? I don't know what I would do, but like, do you need a snack? Do you want some coffee tea?
Testers? We make great testers. Can we help you out with that?
You want to see all the ways that we could die in this? Because I will figure it out for you.
One is to like purposely break the system. We got you.
Honestly. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm so sorry. You guys have started. It is that time. But then we were going to talk about Sunday off. Yeah. Do you want me to talk about that one? Okay. So we are going to listen, Jared. I'm a rule breaker. Okay.
Jared, enforce a fine. Have her send us money. I also accept the brownies.
Honestly, it would save my pancreas a lot of trouble. But also they're yummy. So we're going to take off on Sunday, the 27th of this month. Yeah, it's right after a fiber festival we're going to, and that is very draining. And also we get a that we want to immediately do things with. So that is the best weekend for us to take off. So we will be streaming this weekend, next weekend, which is Easter weekend, Easter Sunday. Here in the US, I don't know if it's different anymore. I don't pay attention to that. Does that make me a bad person?
It's just not a holiday we really do a whole lot with.
Not since we were kids.
But no, I think it's the same. That one's the same.
Because some are like, yeah, it just, I don't know. I can't keep track. But anyway, Sunday the 20th is Easter. We're going to be streaming then. Just a fun little Easter stream. I will not wear bunny ears. Just putting that out there right now. I'm not going to do it. I don't have any. So maybe we'll wear Easter colors. We don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah. So we're going to stream the next 2 weekends, and then Sunday the 27th off. And then our next stream after that, we will absolutely show you guys because we will be so excited. Also, if you are not following us on, that is also a good way to see what we got, because we will post about our adventures and what we got. So follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads. I was like, there's one I can't think of. Threads. We do have a TikTok. I'm not posting on there a whole lot because it's just there's been so much weirdness with it that I'm leaving it alone for now until I see its fate. So Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, that's how you can reach us.
And all of those are linked in the description box down below, so you can check those out. Our Discord is also linked down below, so if you want to join us on Discord, we have lots of fun channels where you can chat with us.
Post it there.
Yeah, we can post it there. We can talk about the books we've been reading, because we've been reading some books for once, the games we're playing, things like that. So definitely, if you're interested, jump into our Discord and join us for some conversation.
Yeah, we're lonely in there. we need friends. Be our friends. Or if you think I'm too weird, that's fine.
If you're joining this stream, it's because we're weird and you appreciate it, so it's fine. I had one more thing I wanted to mention.
I know, I had a thought, so that's why I was just like kind of zoned out.
I was just gonna say, if there's any other changes to our schedule, we will be posting about the 27th being taken off, because we are trying to, like, just one Sunday a month take that day off, so we have a full weekend to ourselves, because sometimes, like, taking one day out of the weekend every single week does get tiring. You want to have a little extra time to relax, so just once a month we're trying to do that. But any changes to our schedule like that are going to be posted on Discord and in YouTube community, so that's another great reason to check out our Discord. So you'll be able to see any updates that we post, but we'll also post them in YouTube community for anyone who doesn't do Discord. We totally understand. You can also hit the bell icon for notifications so you know when we're going live. There we go.
That was a beautiful spiel.
Oh.
Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like I had something and it's just poof, gone. So that's why I was kind of zoned out a little bit ago, because I was like, what was the thought? It's gone. But yeah, you covered everything. Come join us on Sunday for, I almost said Split Fiction. Not Split Fiction, we finished it. For It Takes Two. And watch us fumble through that. I think it's going to be really fun. But we also don't know what we're doing, so we'll figure it out on the fly, like we always do. Some better than others, and I mean you better than me, just to make that clear. I will die a lot. We all know it. We've all seen it.
I died a lot in Split Fiction too. Like, we both died a lot. It's fine. Yeah. And I feel like these games are very forgiving.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No,
so on the same page.
Best of words, but like, yeah, it was so nice to, like, there's no resources to lose. There's no, like, oh, your armor's broken now because you died this, like, it was just simply, we'll respawn you, try again, you know? Or, like, if it was one where we had to keep up with each other, it just put me back toward, like, near you, so it didn't hold you back. Unless, obviously, we were, like, connected, but different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really well done, really nice. So it wasn't one where it's frustrating as heck when you, like, die a lot, because you can just respawn and try again. Because sometimes it takes a bit to get, like, the right direction, the right footing. What does this do? You know? So, yeah. I'm excited to see how they do it, and It Takes Two. Long story short.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
Anyway, we should get off of here because it's almost midnight here, and I can see the sleepy in my eyes. So I know that sounds weird, but, like, my eyes get extra puffy.
Same. Like, you can't see it as much for me right now, but, like, it's getting there.
You have better lighting than I do, so, like, the shadows, like,
yeah.
Jared, I'm so sorry. I keep accidentally giving her moments now, like just unintentional. It's like I gave her one and I can't stop. I'm so sorry.
But I feel I'm at a point where like the tired hasn't fully hit me yet, but it will as soon as we log off. So I'm getting there. But I have seen like moments where I can tell I'm getting really tired. So definitely time to log off. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed our stream today. I hope you're as excited as us for how far we got. I think we did really well, and I really think like realizing that we can leave that stuff behind was a big like step for us. So
I cannot tell you how much of a relief I was. First of all, I was upset we even had to do it to begin with, and the fact that I like kept overcompensating and fell off, and I was like, no. At least we got the puzzle piece. That was the important part. That was the easier part, but yeah. I'm so glad you thought of that, because I too have always been the completionist. That's of these.
If you tell me, if you tell me that I have 0 out of 10 and you're keeping track, I'm gonna get 10 out of 10.
Exactly. It needs to be complete. I just assumed that you had to collect all of them for that the final thing, the final puzzle, the final note store, whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm so glad we didn't. What a relief. Wait till I tell Steve. He's gonna be like, yeah, alright, go to bed. Just kidding. He'll listen to me, but like, I get too excited, and then he's like, chill, go to bed. You know how it goes. That's what Jared's gonna say to you. Brag about my compliments to you.
Oh, I will be going downstairs and I will be telling him about all of the compliments that he definitely already heard and is ignoring. It's fine.
I'm so sorry, Jared. I cannot stress this enough. I am so sorry. As one who also does this, where like I get a compliment and I'm like, do you want to hear this compliment that I got?
For the rest of the day, it's like, hey, remember when that person gave me a compliment? Hey, do you remember that?
One time that Steve was like, did you hit your head on the door? And I was like, what? He's like, because your head's so big. And I was like, I was like, that was actually really good.
That was good.
All right. I was like, I didn't see it coming.
That was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, we will log off here. If you're here for Banjo-Kazooie retro... It hurts every time I say it. Retro game content. Next Wednesday is the time to watch us. We'll be continuing on with Click Clock Wood. It'll be our first time through. We're super excited, so we hope you'll join us. If you're here for us in general or waiting for our newer games, that's on Sunday. We're going to be playing It Takes Two. It'll be our first time playing that as well, and it'll be day 1. So we're excited about it. We hope you are too, and we hope you will join us.
Yes, please. Come watch us be Chaos Gremlin. It's what we're good at.
We're so good at it.
So good.
Nothing ever goes right.
But we make it fun.
We do.
So, yep. Watch us, and we will see you next time.
See you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.